this. You're going to do a lot of oversight. You're going to have a lot of subpoenas. Many people look at what you're doing and they see that it looks more partisan than professional. Tell me how you're going to try to departisanize an investigation, or do you expect it to be partisan?
Well, with all due respect, Chuck, I disagree with that. I think the only people that see this as a partisan investigation are the media and the hardcore Democrats. Look, at the same moment that the Democrats on the Ways and Means Committee released Donald Trump's taxes, they then, moments later, turned around and said Comer's investigation of the Biden family influence peddling is a revenge hearing. I mean, are you kidding me?
Senator, do you have a crime that you think Hunter Biden committed? Because I've yet to see anybody explain it is not a crime to make money off your last name.
Chuck, is it a crime to be soliciting and purchasing prostitution in potentially European sex trafficking operations? Is that a crime? Because Chuck Grass and I laid out about $30,000 paid by Hunter Biden to those types of individuals over December 2018, 2019, about $30,000. This is about the same time that President Biden offered to pay about $100,000 of Hunter Biden's bills. I mean, again, that's just some information. I don't know exactly.
Here's what I don't get. All right, Senator.
It doesn't really look on the. It sounds sleazy, as you know.
I'll take you at your word that you're ethically bothered by Hunter Biden.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Chuck Todd. I did a video about him yesterday, and he claims not to be a partisan hack. Okay, he does not see any need to investigate Hunter and Joe Biden, the Biden crime family that clearly is engaging in, at the very least, some financial crimes, if not outright treason. I'm just saying. I mean, if you want to be the most cynical that you can about the Biden family influence peddling operation, which is everything we know about China and Ukraine and his son's business dealings with China and Ukraine, and 10% for the big guy, along with having classified documents, some of which were stored in his house next to Joe Biden's Corvette. Maybe, just maybe, who knows? Biden was selling access to these classified documents as a part of the Biden crime family influence peddling operation. I'm just saying, right? This is what Democrats speculated about Trump, right? They said that Trump was selling documents to Putin, right? So I think that it's totally fair game to extrapolate and speculate that the Biden crime family and their operation could extend as far as selling national security information to foreign entities. I'm just saying. Biden didn't seem to be very careful with those documents, especially considering how he was letting his bonehead son live in his house, allegedly, while the documents were there. As we have a new document to talk about, a bombshell document that lists almost $50,000 in monthly rent payments to Joe Biden from Hunter Biden, while Hunter was allegedly living at the Biden residence. Now, Biden has a very nice house in Delaware, okay? But it ain't worth $50,000 in rent, okay? Why in the world would his son be paying $50,000 in rent to his father? It doesn't take a genius, a rocket scientist, to figure out what could possibly be going on here, right? In regards to some potential money laundering, some fraud. Yeah, come on now. Come on now. I'm just saying. This is crazy. As again, the Biden crime family is slowly getting exposed here. We got to talk about this because this new document basically suggests that maybe instead of looking into Trump's tax returns, in which we found out that unlike any other president before in the past, he actually lost money, right, by becoming president instead of getting rich, okay, like most politicians, they get into office and they get rich. No, Trump actually lost money, right? And the Democrats screamed at the top of their lungs that we need to investigate and look into that. But with this report right here coming out, this bombshell document, it seems as if we need to be demanding Joe Biden and Hunter Biden's tax returns and examining them to the public because there seems to be some money laundering going on here, some potential money laundering. So without further ado, let's read about this. Hunter Biden recorded monthly rent payments of $49,910 while living at President Joe Biden's residence, according to a document unearthed by New York Post Miranda Devine. On a document titled Background Screening Request, it appears Hunter paid $49,910 in monthly rent for 1 year while living at Joe Biden's Delaware residence, where the president kept classified documents alongside his Corvette in the garage. Yeah, so again, he got his bonehead son who can't even be trusted to keep his laptop secure with all types of shenanigans and things that expose him and his father, right? He can't keep that secure. Why in the world, right, would you trust this man in your house with classified documents? Again, this is classic sloppy Joe, right? And it's just funny because apparently the Biden administration failed to keep visitor logs at his Wilmington home, so we don't know who's been going in and out of that home. Now, since we all know what Hunter Biden's into, okay, he likes paying for box, okay, he likes his prostitutes, he likes his whores. I can imagine that if Hunter Biden was there, which he probably wasn't, but if he was there, who knows the night walkers that he had coming in and out of the Biden residence with classified documents everywhere. I'm just saying. Again, who knows what could be going on here, right? There seems to be a whole lot of national security information that may or may not have been compromised. Again, especially if you consider the fact that his son was living at the residence for a year, paying $50,000 to stay there, by the way. Amazing. Hunter listed his rental tenancy from March 2017 to February 2018. The document shows. The document is signed July 2018. In 2017, Joe Biden left the White House and stored a large number of classified documents inside his Delaware garage and at 2 other locations. The first batch of documents found are alleged to contain information pertaining to Ukraine and Iran. CNN reported. Yeah, that Ukraine keeps showing up, right? Why in the world does Ukraine keep showing up? What is the Biden administration's interest in Ukraine? Okay, we all know his son made money off of Ukraine. But again, I'm just saying, the interest in Ukraine from the Bidens is deep, okay? And it is went back for years now, okay? Almost a decade. The document also shows that Hunter checked a box on the form claiming to own Joe Biden's home. It is unknown why Hunter would have paid rent if he owned the home. Again, he's either an idiot or, again, he's trying to finagle some things financially, right? He's trying to funnel money to his father, maybe at a lower tax rate, right? Maybe trying to avoid the payments being taxed at all, because you can give a certain amount of money to somebody as a gift without it necessarily being taxed, but up, to a certain point, it could possibly be taxed if you give too much. Again, who knows what's going on here? But to me, it sure seems like that he's trying to funnel money to his father. Maybe it's that 10% for the big guy that he owes his father, right? For being able to sell his influence. It should be noted, Joe Biden's 2017 tax return on Schedule E only listed $19,800 in rents received in 2018. Biden listed no rents received. So his son said, "Hey, I paid $49,000, almost $50,000 a month in rent to my father, but Joe Biden is listing a whole lot less than that in what he received." Again, Joe Biden's tax returns need to be checked, right? They need to be checked and exposed to the public, just like Trump's. And Democrats can't complain about it because they set the precedent that we should do that, right? When there is allegedly sketchy business activity going on. Owasco PC, Hunter's law firm, is also listed on the document as an entity Hunter owned in 2018. Oversight Committee Chair James Comer believes many of Hunter's suspicious wire transfers flagged by U.S. banks involve Owasco PC. Comer is investigating the Biden family business for wire fraud and has requested Hunter's personal wealth manager turn over suspicious bank records connected to the Biden family business schemes. For years, wire transfers have been the tool of choice for money launderers to mitigate the risk to the financial institutions. Suspicious wire transfers over 10,000 are flagged for review. Wire transfers involving more than 10,000 are also to be reported to the Internal Revenue Service. Moreover, international wire payments such as those to James and Hunter Biden are monitored by the Office of Foreign Asset Control to ensure the money is not part of corrupt business schemes. Hunter Biden revealed in a 2019 text message to his daughter that the family has an arrangement where Joe Biden collects half of his son's salary. Wow. Yeah, so they got an arrangement where Joe Biden's basically, again, getting his 10%, right? He's getting his 10% that, Hunter owes him for, again, being allowed to use the Biden name. Okay, but according to, Chuck Todd, what's wrong with, the son of the vice president of the United States making money off of selling the vice president's name overseas, right? What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that, according to Chuck Todd, the guy that claims to be nonpartisan and non-biased. Quote, I hope you all can do what I did and pay for everything for this entire family for 30 years. Hunter describes in text to his daughter, it's really hard, but don't worry. Unlike Pop Joe, I won't make you give me half your salary. According to, you kind of owe it to him. Because without the Biden name, Hunter, we know that you would probably be a criminal, right? You would be a criminal. According to former U.S. Attorney Brett Tolman, the Biden family's payment mechanism may reveal the core of an entrenched business empire, which could involve legal predicates for racketeering charges. Yeah, so Hunter Biden allegedly was living at his father's residence in Delaware, where the classified documents were, and he was paying his father $50,000 a month in a neighborhood that probably costs $5,000 to $6,000 a month in rent. Clearly, he's funneling money to his father as a way to try to get money to him at probably lower tax rate or probably not tax at all, which is something that definitely should be investigated. So again, who knows how deep this goes, but this is just another piece to the puzzle here that we're trying to put together in regards to the extent of the crimes or the alleged crimes that are being committed by the Biden crime family. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.